Bonjour, je m'appelle Foxy and welcome to the French Revolution episode 12 or something like that. So today we're here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. If you end up enjoying the video though, be free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as well. Last time out, if you haven't seen the British Grand Prix, I will give you no time at all to go and watch it because you should have already done so by now, obviously. The Mercedes team smashed us, basically, and we were actually in a real dogfight to secure a podium. Despite the fact the Mercedes are the 5th best team on the grid, they still smashed us. However, we've made some upgrades, but Red Bull have made even bigger ones. There you can see they have made a huge gain up the table, and they're back on top now, the most dominant team in Formula 1. Aston Martin remain as the 2nd fastest team, but we moved to the 3rd fastest team on the grid, and we're here for Hungary, and I don't know what to expect. Hopefully better than what we saw in Silverstone, but let's get to qualify and let's find out. I've done it again, haven't I? I haven't changed my engine components. Do you know what though? I think my MGUK should be alright, but I'm going to have to risk it, don't I? I've also put 12 laps of fuel in this car. Oh, merde. Already abandoned my first lap. I wasn't commentating whilst I did it, but I'll show you where I completely messed up turn 1. So now we're just going around and resetting. First lap coming on the board. And it's an 18.5, 3/10 behind Verstappen. That should be alright, I hope. I don't really want to do another lap, realistically. Alright, we actually did make it through then. So we survived our little scare. We were 3/10 above the bubble. But that is a warning sign that we need to get it right. And we are struggling for pace. Where's this lap going to put us? P2. Wow, purple final sector. Nice.
Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
Right, well, I've simulated to the end because I genuinely felt that my lap time would be good enough. And it wasn't. I've been knocked out in Q2. We're P11. Gasly makes it through, but we don't. Wow, okay, that's annoying. I took a gamble to not have to go out again. But it now comes to the decision. Do I just swap my engine components out, take a fresh engine? I know it's not the ideal track to do it at, but you can't really judge Formula 1 in real life versus the game. Like here, in the game, you can overtake around Hungary. It's a bit harder, but you know, I can just send it like a madman. Executive decision is being made. I'm taking a fresh engine. I'll start last. We'll work our way up.
We'll get our spicy equipment out.
Well, we start last, but positively, Verstappen also has a penalty, and he's our championship rival at the moment. So that's not too bad, all things considered. So we'll take that. Let's move. Let's get this race ready to go. I want some of this. Play the clip.
And it's lights out and away we go!
I have just sent it down the inside then. Oh, I've already passed Verstappen.
I don't really have a lot to comment on that.
That's nice. Okay, Piastri's going to go for it. Oh, we've made contact.
No investigation necessary.
Let's send it. There we go.
Yellow flag.
Oh, I can't send it on Alonso. Gotta wait till Perez's engine blows up properly. Right, now he can go. That's really held us up. Lost him some time. That's not also going to help either. How have I managed to fend that off? I like this spot, so I'll do it again. Nice. I'm going to send it on Gasly into turn 1. Nicely done. Another yellow flag, or is that for Perez still? Still for Perez. Right, the drivers in front are on the harder compounded tyres, so that's good to note. Hopefully we can close them quickly. Two fastest lap of the race. Sainz has got DRS and Russell, so right now I can't really pose a threat. Right, goes for the move on Russell. And he gets it done. Now it's time to see if we can get the move done on Russell. We've got to DRS now, so that's nice. But we need to do the work on the track. Leclerc and Hamilton still leading this race. We're pulling away from Gasly as well. Interesting phase of the race. The top four's closing up. We're kind of hanging in there. And also Alonso's catching us quite quickly behind. So we're all bunching up a bit here. The pit stop phase is going to be the most crucial phase right now. Hamilton's also slow. I've just had an absolute horror of a lap. I'm really struggling now with the rear tyres. Okay, Hamilton pits. We're boxing this lap, and I'm kind of glad because these tyres are absolutely knackered.
I can't look after the tyres anymore, they're dead.
I can't wait to see the back end of these tyres. Bloody hell. They've had it. They have had it. Right, we're boxing anyway. Russell weirdly is coming in though, and he was on the hard, so that's a bit of a puzzling strategy. He has been held though. We're going to be held slightly by the McLaren, which is not ideal. That might give Alonso a chance. It doesn't. Russell goes on to mediums. We're on mediums. Alonso's on mediums. Hamilton also on the medium tyres. We're going to rejoin just behind Sargent, which is a ball ache, but we're going to have to overtake him on track. Hamilton with the fastest lap. Russell with the fastest lap, and we've just gone half a second quicker. So Leclerc has pitted. He's rejoined in front of us, and he's on the soft tyres, so good luck for me. I'm not beating Leclerc today, but if he can battle with the Mercedes cars, that does give me a chance. So we just need to try and do our best. Weirdly, Sainz pits from using the medium tyres in his first stint, and he's gone to hards. So I thought I'd have two Ferraris as a threat. I'll only have the one, which is Leclerc. Obviously, I can't beat him. Sainz will come at me at the end of the race for sure, with his tyres just, well, being fresher than mine. But he won't exactly race up to my tail, which is nice. Right, well, if we can just get to DRS to these guys, we have a chance of a podium, but it's going to be tough. Ah, good. They're fighting ahead now. Perfect. We're in range now. I'm just not... I'm not fast in the areas I need to be quick in. I don't think I can do this, to be honest. Russell's made a mistake. I have to send it. Done.
Send it!
That's all I needed, was just a mistake from Russell. I might be able to get Hamilton now, and then hold them. Here we go. I think I can do them on this straight. Come on, please. I'm going for it. Trying to switch back me. Little bugger. Got the drive though, got the DRS. Lovely. Now we have to do the defending now for the last two laps. Okay, Leclerc's going to win. He might even grab fastest lap as well. He doesn't, so he won't get that point. We are going to finish second though, on the road. And also claim the fastest lap point. Jesus, that was one of the sweatiest races I think I've ever done on this game. Well, Leclerc wins the race. We finish in second, ahead of Hamilton, Russell fourth, Sainz fifth, Alonso sixth. Verstappen, the championship leader, finishes in seventh. Norris is eighth, Gasly, my teammate, ninth, and Piastri in 10th. Overall, it was a strong race from us. We worked really, really hard. The problem that I've got, and you'll see it here, look, everybody's fastest laps are in the 19s, basically, the competitive drivers. We went across and set an 18.5. So when it comes to pure pace, we've got pure pace over everyone. The problem that I've got is I don't have the consistency of the pace over the stint. I genuinely think my tyre wear is significantly higher than the rest. I'm just not able to keep that pace up for a long period of the race. So I'm definitely going to have a look at tyre wear upgrades. That's definitely the one thing I need to do now, is really look at that, because I think overall my pace is being hampered by the fact that my tyre wear is just a little bit too high. Like the end of the soft tyre stint, like I know Hamilton dropped off from the Ferraris and Russell was catching him, but I was dropping away from Russell. Alonso was quicker than me. Norris was quicker than me. We need to work on it. In the Drivers' Championship, though, we are now the championship leader. Verstappen is 1 point behind us in the championship, but Hamilton, Russell and Leclerc are still all very much in with a shout of this championship battle so far. It's definitely a 5-horse race as things stand, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Constructors' Championship wise, we sit, Red Bull sit top with 320 points, but Mercedes cut that gap now down to 11 points. Ferrari 55 points off, and we are 76 points off. If I can keep pumping in the upgrades to this car and they can come in and they don't fail and they get here quick enough, we can mount a charge, because obviously Gasly doesn't necessarily have the pace that I do to really bolster himself up there. So promising signs ahead, but we need to do some more work. Right, we just had 2 upgrades go onto the car. I can't remember what they were, but we've got a department event to go to. So The durability department appreciated that you kept their meeting, so we kept their morale up, which is good. So I think we did that previous event that we had to do earlier, all Gucci in the Bucci. But let me quickly go and have a look what I upgraded. So it was the rotor speed, which I think was for better ERS. It was, yeah, here it is. So we've got better ERS to utilize now. So we can look at that. We still can't do anything on engine power. Oh, we can if we do. Is it just one more upgrade in any? No. So we have to do this energy store cells to increase our engine power. But if we look at the engine power side of things, we've got the best engine. So we don't need to look at that. We did do the improved energy cells store though, which was for the weight redistribution. Here it is, which is perfect. So we can move on, but we need to do tyre wear upgrades. So we're going to slap it on for the Dutch Grand Prix, which is what we need. I could do a double tyre wear upgrade, really, and just really bolster the tyres and just stop them from being a problem. We could do a minor weight redistribution, or we can get ourselves down to the chassis side of things and start improving the front and rear downforce again. So I think we're going to do the front wing. Oh, the problem is we're top on chassis by aero by a long way. Do we just do like... If that comes onto the car, we could do a double tyre wear upgrade and just rush that one so that they both come on in time, or do one by the other and really just kick back on tyres, and we should be fine. So we're going to do that. Our biggest weakness right now is the chassis. We're very, very far down the order. The Dutch and the Italian Grand Prix, we need to work on it. So let's get that out of the way. Let's get it done while we're the slowest in that department, really. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. So that is going to be it for the French Revolution here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. If you enjoyed the video though, obviously, like I said, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. The championship race is heating up, and I'm going to take it all the way. Take care all. Peace.